When COVID-19 protocols shut down indoor activities, the owners of an escape room in downtown Honolulu feared restrictions might close their business for good.
KITV4's Maleka McDonald reports they've not only survived, they've also expanded and credit Kama'aina for keeping their business moving forward.
At the end of 2019, every progress that we'd made, all the traction that we were progressing with, we really reinvested right back into the business with more marketing, more channels, trying to grow, trying to expand. And in February, we made the decision to double our VR capacity, buying new equipment, new gear, new headsets. And it was a bit of a risk because we stretched ourselves then, but we once again assumed that there'd be a lot of bookings on the tail end of it. This was, quote, February 20th, 2020.
Well, timing is everything. And for Ron Bronstein at Chambers Escape Games, getting out of the pandemic was going to be his greatest challenge.
We had just the month prior invested a significant amount of the little traction we've made to expand our virtual reality. So we were assuming a windfall of bookings. And then, as you know, it shriveled up to nothing when we went into 2.5 months of lockdown.
Escape rooms, while fairly rare in Hawaii, are big business on the mainland. Half
of the people who came through our doors had never played an escape room before, and the other half had played a couple and were somewhat familiar.
Chambers is what's called a third-generation escape room.
We have realistic theming and set design, as I mentioned. For our flagship game, The Temple, you walk in and there's sand on the floor and stone textured walls. And while we do have some traditional lock and key puzzles, most of ours are automated, sensor based. So you might put the gem in the eye of a statue and the wall opens up. So very immersive, very cinematic, almost like walking into your own Indiana Jones movie set.
Groups can also choose from a variety of virtual escape challenges.
It's going into a completely empty room with all of your friends, strapping on with these backpacks and headsets, and all of a sudden, all your friends turn into astronauts or underwater divers or something separate like that. So very techy, very futuristic, but the fundamental experience is the same, of you and your friends going, solving things together and having a lot of fun.
The experience is so engaging, Chambers Escape won top honors.
We actually made the listing of the top 100 highest rated escape rooms in the country. And we're actually the #1 spot. So in a very exciting moment for us.
Today, players are returning and business is expanding.
We now have a staff of 15, including 2 managers. We've doubled our VR capacity, and we have a second location at the Hilton Hawaiian Village and are continuing to expand. So we've actually been better than ever.
Bronstein says he's thankful for the loyal Kama'aina that kept his business moving forward.
I'm very grateful that we did make it through, because not every small business was so lucky. I know if some things had gone left versus right or one way or another, we wouldn't have been in the position that we are. So just want to send a word of gratitude, not just to my staff, but to all the players who came and played with us after the pandemic.
Maleka McDonald, KITV4 Island News.